Hope you don't mind me having sunglasses on. It's my early morning, and you know I don't normally do a tour at this time, so do bear with me as we walk 5 minutes up the road. It's also my Saturday morning and I go to work for a long time after, and I was helping friends before I went to bed, so do bear with me. But hello everybody. Who have I got here? Welcome to Japan. Welcome to the real Japan, where the real people are living. Feel free to take any screenshots that you like as this live stream is running, and you can share them, especially if you're going to share them with a little link to myself. I am MissKendalJames. You can find me on most social media by that name. And today we are going to see the hydrangeas, but as I say, sorry, we do have 5 minutes to go. Around here is where we can normally find lots of fireflies at night time. Hello. Hello, Joanne. Hello, Lisa. Hey, extra Lisa. Have I got at the top? Kim Possible. Yes, lovely. It's been raining so much. Hello, Gregory. A little bit earlier for you, Gregory, so you don't have to stay up stonking late. This experience, this live stream is only 30 minutes long, okay, so not crazy long, not crazy informative either. If you'd like a more informative version of a hydrangea experience, then please join me next week. I've got 2 different hydrangea related tours. One is specifically going to hydrangea forest, and it's going to a hydrangea forest with an artist, with myself. But I do apologise for not getting there a little bit sooner today. I was trying my hardest. A little bit hard when you feel rubbish every day you wake up. I basically live with a lump in my throat these days. And a lump in my throat and prominent blood vessels in my eyes, which really, really sucks. Really, really sucks. So, hence the sunglasses that I'm wearing, so that I can look at as little light as possible. Another reason I also don't like looking at my phone much these days. Hello, Dolores, nice to see you. To anybody in the Kenda Paka crew, you were all sent postcards yesterday. Apart from maybe Dolores, I think I need to find where your address is. And if there's a Trevor in here, I need your address as well. I don't have those ones. Dolores, I must have had yours in the past, but I can't find it now. So if you catch me on social media somewhere, then do consider dropping your address my way again. And I think I lose a couple of Kenda Packers, but don't worry, you still got a card on its way, because I promised it to you. So we're in Moriyama, which means Mori, the kanji for Mori means protect. And Yama basically always means mountain. So protect the mountain. Protect or, protect. Sometimes it means promise, I think. It's funny because the last time I came down this way with a gimbal in my hand, the stabilizing device just like this, actually there were high school kids watching me and saying, ooh, it's a YouTuber. And I said, no, I'm not a YouTuber. But I guess now, technically I'm a YouTuber. So, hello YouTube. I'm trying not to mention what I was before, because the times they are changing, I think. So it's firefly season in Japan at the moment, especially I'm just going to avoid this gentleman over here, especially in Shiga, because we've got lots of freshwater streams around Shiga, so you can actually see lots of little koi and things in the streams. So we'll see that together. Lots of lovely koi, and you guys are going to remember this from last year on the previous platform, some of you anyway. Hello Rose. Who else have I got there? Hello, Lisa. So Japanese people are generally still wearing masks, but about 30-40% have stopped wearing them, and it's changing all the time. So each new month that starts, more and more stop wearing masks, especially as it starts getting warmer and warmer. We're still lucky enough to have a bit of a breeze at the moment, but it is going to get warmer and warmer. And then I'm going to leave the country because I don't need none of that. So it gets very, very warm, hot and humid in Japan in the summer, but I'll be leaving on the 23rd of July. So I'll get a big old chunk of it, but then I'll get to leave it behind for a month, which I'm actually really looking forward to. The only difficult thing will be finding myself in Dubai with the heat again, but at least I think it'll be dry heat. I could go for a bit of dry heat. Especially loads of lovely beaches around me, that would be good. Be exciting. Are you guys all well today? So I was just saying there are fireflies at night time. Just maybe this week, maybe even this weekend is the last one that we can find many of them. But there's been so much rain. The rain has really knocked them. Over here we have a kumquat tree. Have you ever eaten kumquats? I don't know if you can see it just there. There are loads of little orange fruits on that tree. And in Japan, we eat them whole. I think it's a kumquat. We eat them whole with the skin on. I learned that word when I was a kid and I had no idea what it was. Can you see the puffs of pink in the background? Here we are, coming up to the lovely hydrangeas. What side shall I walk on? Maybe I'll walk on the other side. So I walk down and through them. Look at this. This is the Mitsugawa River Park. Mitsugawa. Mitsu means three, and gawa is for river. Kawa is river, but when it gets combined with another word, like mitsu, then we say three. And there's a nice little sound of running water, but of course there's also the sound of lots of cars in the background, because we are right next to the main road that comes from the train station in Moriyama. But we've got lots of lovely hydrangeas. This is the first time I've laid my eyes on them being puffy this year. Aren't they gorgeous? We've got other colours coming up ahead. So we've got blue and purple, mauve, cream, all kinds, and pink ones around here, and some that go into two colours. Yeah, they are so pretty, aren't they? Oh, I forgot to add my Buy Me a Coffee link to the top of this and pin it. So please consider dropping a tip for me if you think that my getting up early to race you guys here before I go and do my full day shift is worth a tip. And you've got money spare, please go ahead and click on buymeacoffee.com/MissKendalJames. Got some different varieties over there in the background. So I'm going to take you to a big forest next week, which should be really special. There's a nice bit of light shining down over there. I quite like the way the light is flickering. And I know I haven't done a live stream outside for a while, but I hope you think that I've still got it. Hope you don't mind too much having charged all the way down the street, but sometimes it's nice to get a bit of context. Don't you think? I personally love a bit of context for where I am. At very least, everything's charged up. I've got my microphone in and everything's charged. I've got my microphone in because I really don't want to overextend my voice. I don't really enjoy talking these days because of, I don't know, some kind of ailment that I've gathered and had for 2 months or so that just means my throat hurts. Who plants and tends the flowers? Local people. But I think this one has a more specific collection of people that have to do it. But as in like gardeners dedicated to the Mitsugawa River Park, because there are often fruit trees and things. Over here, one second. Over here we've got fig trees just back there. Now, on YouTube, there are actually some quite fun little filters that I can put onto the the live stream, which I think, I don't know, I think it could be quite fun to go for a little bit of a filter. Let me see what happens. Oh, they're loading. Oh, okay. They take a while. They take a while. So as I was saying, it's nice to have, oh, isn't it so lovely? It's nice to have the microphone attached to myself so I don't have to overextend my voice. Unfortunately, my job requires me to speak all day. And sadly, I'm working 10 days straight, actually. I've got lots of people across all kinds of time zones wanting things from me. Well, I've got quite a lot of my own backlog of stuff that needs to just be sorted. So if you're waiting for something from me, then thank you very much for your patience there. Oh, looks like I can't use a filter right now because it's taking too long to load. Is the stream quality all right, guys? I've got no way of seeing what it's like. For me, it's running smoothly, but I wonder if it is for you guys. Do share some deets with me. Okay, excellent. So if you come next week, specifically to the one that's with an artist, then I recommend maybe you bring your own sketchbook and colouring pencils or watercolours, because I think I might teach you some ways to draw hydrangeas. Like, it's a little bit intimidating, isn't it? Look how many there are on the pom-pom of them. So I call it a pom-pom. And I think it looks like a bouquet of butterflies is my cutest description of hydrangeas. A bouquet of butterflies, what do you guys think? I think yes. So cute, right? So please go ahead and bring some tools with you so that we can make that happen together. They're so cute. These light blue ones are so sweet. So sweet. You guys might find this interesting, as in I'll pepper this with anecdotes and things rather than information today. And I'll teach you our special little phrases to go with hydrangeas. Next week, you guys might remember the phrase, gather your blues, it's hydrangea season. So these lovely flowers come after the rain and they're a sign that summer is coming. I'm from the UK actually, so it's a little bit different for me in the UK. I usually see them outside of people's houses. We usually have lots and lots and lots of them outside everybody's homes. And they're lovely. But I thought you might be interested to hear that. So I live here in Japan and I often draw little alpacas. Well, I always draw little alpacas in the books of the children who I teach. I teach adults and children, everyone from about 2 years old up to about 85 years old. Some koi carp just here. But at the moment, I've got a tri-colour pen, right? And the kids, I always say, what colour do you want? Because the more things I can ask them, the more English they'll speak, right? So I say, what colour do you want? Right now I've got pink, blue and green. And if I start to, they like to say rainbow, please. So I say, okay, rainbow's fine. Or some of them say every colour, or some of them say random. So I try to create something cool for them. Just a humble little alpaca, but still. They like it. But interestingly, even the boys in Japan have an aversion to choosing a pink color. Isn't it strange? Like, they do like it. A lot of them don't have the problem with it because they're so used to cherry blossoms being such a part of their lives, right? Because they're Japanese. But it is amazing how, if you even hint that pink might be, if anyone hints that pink might not be the color that boys usually go for, then they get really antsy about it. And I think it's just really interesting that that's just traveled so many different cultures. I think it's a shame, but there's not very much gender equality at all in Japan, sadly. They're improving more and more, but generally there isn't. But interestingly, a long time ago, as some of you might know, actually, it was the other way around. So blue was the feminine color, and red and pink, the colors that were derived from red, would be the masculine colour. So I think it's really funny that they get so annoyed about it. Sorry about the cars. Let me take you around to the other side. I think I can do that. Oh, I think I'm not meant to walk on that bit in the middle, but it's done now. It's done. Oh, I used to get access to a different area last year. One second, it looks like I can't get to it this year. I'll see what I can do. We've got a lovely area over here. We saw lots of baby koi a different day. A long time ago, a whole year ago, we saw baby koi over this way. I'm going to walk back down this way and see if I can cross at a certain point to get to the other side. It's very peaceful aside from the cars, huh? Trying not to fall in. There's a very secret garden-like view just ahead, isn't there? Oh, I've just raised my sunglasses and everything looks even nicer. How lovely. It's so pretty. So are you guys still collecting things like postcards? You can take screenshots. If you're new to me on YouTube, go ahead. Take screenshots so you can share them as if they're postcards and share them with your friends and family and things. The only thing I'm noticing on YouTube is people aren't interacting very much in the same way. You're absolutely welcome to talk to me, you know. I wanted to take you around to the other side, but it looks like they've changed how it works this year. I wanted to take you over there. Oh, I might be able to. Let's go round. I think I can do it. Okay, I'm going to put you over the flowers so you can enjoy them passing you by like a music video of hydrangeas. Walk on by, walk on by. Oh, we got a bumblebee. Lots of bumblebees. Oh, this looks... Oh my goodness. Has anyone seen that National Geographic picture of a bumblebee asleep in a flower? Chicken about crossing the other side. I'm not chicken. I can't find a way over and something to look at. Can you see the bumblebees? Oh, you can hear them. Postcard, postcard, postcard. Screenshot, screenshot. Ooh, look at this. I was actually able to save that as a highlight, so I think that'll be a watchable video, a 1.5 minute long video on YouTube. which is pretty cool. That's a nice option, something we can do if we're seeing something just amazing, you know. So I'm down in the zone where the gardeners go right now, I think. Oh, dragonfly was just over there. So I'm going to go up to the side just after I pom-pom these. Pom-pom-pom, pom-pom-pom, pom-pom. You know me, a little bit touchy. Haha, there's so many different meanings. Looks a bit different to the previous years. Oh, lovely blue ones over here, but I don't know if I can go down next to them. But we'll have a look from the other side. At least we'll be further away from the traffic. It's the morning, Saturday morning, coming up to 9 a.m. That means that lots of cars are heading out on their way to their daily things. For so many people have to keep working on the weekend to allow those others to have their free time. Oh, peaceful bumblebee over there. So I've heard some Japanese people saying, I don't know, would you agree? Some Japanese people have been saying the hydrangeas aren't as good this year. We're going to go to the hydrangea forest. We're going to see what's what. We're going to see. But this is just a humble little street near where I live. I think it's still quite wonderful. But 2 years ago, the cherry blossoms just weren't as good. They only popped out for a few days, and then they just blew away. We got lilies here. Ah, I like the coupling of the lilies. Lilies are a flower for grievance. Not grievance, sorry, grieving. Grievance is causing a problem, right? A flower for grieving. Whereas for the hydrangeas, they say we should gather our blues, gather all of your sorrows, for hydrangea season is here. But I think I see what they mean. The heads seem a little bit smaller, not as bright, but maybe there's still quite a lot of rain to come, and the hydrangeas do run right into the middle of June. So, I don't know, maybe it'll pick up. Maybe it will pick up. It is a lovely little oasis. Oh, thanks. You think they look amazing. Okay, puppy. Okay. Oh, there's a tiny little puppy with quite a loud voice. I know. Oh, nice light shining on these ones. Very pretty, huh? Go away, doggy. Honestly. Aren't they lovely? So we've seen the whole area now, so I guess it's a little bit shorter than I thought it might be. And this doggy doesn't want me here. Or it wants something else. So I think I'll leave it for 25 minutes. There's no need to overstay my welcome. Lovely to have a flower break, isn't it? Lovely, lovely, lovely. You always freeze whenever you see a bee. I freeze for a picture. The picture of the bumblebee showing off his bum. Yeah, I love it. All right, everybody. I'm going to say goodbye to you now. I think I'm feeling sweaty. It's just how my sunglasses sweated to my face. Thank you very much. I hope you had a nice time. You can see my puffy and sweatiness from just a humble little day, humble little morning, walking along the riverside. Tiny, tiny streams of rivers. I hope you had a nice time, and I hope that I see you again soon. You might think I sound well. I'm not. Still battling, feeling not very well. So I won't linger for longer than necessary. Oh, big bumblebee. Okay, everyone, thank you. Don't forget you can leave a contribution if you like on my buymeacoffee.com/MissKendalJames, and check out all the other things I do on linktr.ee/MissKendalJames. Thank you very much.